Where have I been? What have I been doing? I don't fucking know. I've just been fucking hanging out, doing nothing for fucking 8 months. That's not true. But that's basically what the channel's been like, right? I haven't uploaded a video in like 7, 8 months, and I don't know why. I do know why. And this video is here to explain that. Okay. I'm in my garage. Lighting sucks. Fuck. There's not really any good lighting in here, but it's a good place to start. It's kind of a mess behind me. I could honestly flip this around. The motorcycle right there. Could flip this around, but it's kind of a surprise just in a sec. But what have I been doing? Nothing. I've been working. I switched jobs. I went to a different dealer. I bought a house. That's fucking insane. And I've just been living and moving and working and trying to do my best at everything I got. I uploaded a video about my Monte Carlo that I had. I sold that, and I sold it. I had bought a car before that, before I sold it. I did a bunch of work to the car that I bought, and then I sold that one and bought an engine and transmission with the money that I got from selling it. And I'm going to be putting it in the new car that I have that I daily drive, which is the 2005 Honda Civic EM2, which is the Coupe Civic. It has the D17, which is, honestly, it probably has 100 horsepower in it. It is trash. It is honestly just horrible. But it rips. It does get around a little, and it's fun. It's a good daily driver. It gets great gas mileage. But that's not what's going to be staying in it. What's going into it is probably really easy to guess. The engine and transmission that I bought with the money from the Monte Carlo that I sold, which I sold for a profit. I sold it for $1,200. I bought it for $1,000. I bought a K24 and a 5-speed transmission out of the 06 Accord. I know it's not the best one you can buy. I know that you can get the 200 horsepower one out of the TSX, but guess what? I live in like right outside of Detroit. Like probably just I could cross the street into Detroit, and Acura doesn't get sold here often. We're a big three kind of area, and the only fucking TSXs that are around are either still functioning or there just aren't any. There's no K24 A2s out here. I didn't really want to go with the K20 because if I was just going to go with the K20, I would have just bought a Civic Si, which are cool. I know they get a lot of hate there. A lot of people think they're ugly as fuck, but they're a cool little hatchback. But I went with the K24 A4. It's got 160 horsepower stock. It will not have that when it goes into the M2. I'm going to build it out. I'm still debating on whether doing the entire internals because I'm not going crazy with horsepower. But if I wanted to, I could. And it's already out. I could just do the rods, the pistons, maybe a different head. And just send this bitch to like 600 horsepower. But I don't know if I want to do that yet. So I still got to figure out. I'm still budgeting. I'm just collecting parts here and there. I just bought an RSX harness. I have actually the throttle body. All good. Sorry, I'm sitting on that's The Rock, by the way. I got him at an Applebee's. Let me adjust the lighting here. It's brighter, it's shit, I know. It's bad quality. The lighting in here sucks. In my hand here, I have the throttle by cable throttle body. If you do a lot of swaps, half of them basically have a throttle by wire or throttle by cable. You're going to want a throttle by cable if you're going and putting a K24 in an EM2. And here it is. It's right there. It's just hanging out. I'll get a couple more shots of it in here in a sec, but I just want to explain my little EM2 that I got. I picked it up for really, really cheap off of a guy that also was from Texas. He was really cool. He's got a couple turbo. He's got a turbo Silverado and a cam Silverado. Turbo one was really sick. But I bought it for him for really cheap. It had been hitting the front end. It needed work and such, and I was like, I had been looking for a Civic ever since I left Acura down in Texas. Fuck that dealer, by the way. I don't know if I ever said that. Worst fucking dealer I've ever worked for. Management sucked. I don't give a fuck. Come at me. The boys who know. The boys who don't. You know what I'm saying? But I fucking fell in love with Honda down in Texas. I fucking love them. They're fucking great. They're beautiful machines. But I bought the Civic. I had it sitting in the dealer lot, just in ready, like trying to work on it, trying to do little things here and there for about a month and a half, and then I finished the work. I'll overlay some pictures and a video of it, you know, as I'm talking. But essentially, I replaced the radiator core support, the front bash bar, and the bumper. I had to pull the frame just a little. It's a tiny bit off, so the bumper sits a tiny bit off. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's fucking drives straight. Everything's cool. Nothing was bent. And it doesn't even matter if anything was bent anyways, because I have an RSX subframe ready to go under it when I put this K24 in. The interior is fucking mint, dude. It's got 265,000 miles on it. And it is like, it must have been like daily driven by a fucking old person. It's also spent most of its life in Tennessee. It was bought here in Michigan at Fisher Honda. I still have the key tag. And then it's like a 2-owner car. It's like a 2.5-owner car for me because the person who owned it before me didn't ever title it in their name. Whatever. They must have just lived in Tennessee and come back here every now and then because like there's no rust on it. The only rust on it was on the left front fender, and I'm honestly replacing that. I already have one in a box that's right here. I just need to paint it and put it on. But that's just because I'm a stickler and I'm like, fuck it. The fender's like $100. The paint, it'll probably cost me another $100 to put it on, whatever. So like $200 full rust-free car. Awesome, right? You know? Oh my God, so much stuff has happened. I'm sorry. Let me show you around the shop a little, my little garage, and then I'll transfer to the inside where it's warmer because it's fucking 30 degrees here in Michigan. It was 19 degrees yesterday. I'm going to fucking just quickly show you around, and then we'll go inside and I'll explain more. This is the engine. I have the oil pan off, valve cover off, of course. Everything's stripped down, no accessories except for, the fucking crank pulley and the engine mount, but that's coming off anyways. I'm doing the chains, the guides, just routine. The engine has 207,000 miles on it. I had a video of it running before. It runs great. I have the RSX harness. I have multiple ECUs for this thing, but I don't know because I might just go with a K-Pro. That's the subframe for the RSX. This is the subframe for the Honda Accord. It would be out of here by now, but that bolt down there just spins and it's like impossible to get out. So at some point I'll just take all this and throw it away. Transmission, I have a power steering thing from the Honda because the dude literally just cut it out of, I don't know if I can find one. He just cut it out of the car. Like this is the top of the fucking, it's like upper control arm. He just cut it off and like dropped it out. Whatever. Got a gasket set for everything. Everything's sitting over here. I just have like this Acura cover that I was going to try and put. Whatever. Doesn't matter. The rock. Yeah. I got a bunch of stuff. Shifter assemblies up there. Around. A lot of my accessories are up there. Fuel rail, throttle body, AC, whatnot. And then over here is my little bench. I bought this fucking Husky kit because it was $100 and I didn't have any tools at home. And it has been amazing. It's a 100-piece little thing. It's got sockets 3/8, 1/4 inch, and 1/2 inch. And they're fucking amazing. It's got like everything. It's awesome. It's got wrenches. It's got tools. It's got stuff. And then I bought a bunch of Husky pliers. Just looking around here, I got more harnesses up here. The couple signs, license plate from Texas. Everything's registered back here in Michigan. Got a box full of brake fluid from Acura. Just some tools. These drawers are awesome. And then what else do I have? Oh, dude, no shitting you. I found this here. I think it's a Coke straw, 100%. It's just hilarious. What else? Nothing else, really. This place has, like, an old-ass alarm system. There's a ton of stuff here just from the moving. This is a whole-ass porch. Lily's dad pulled off a house, and we're going to put it on in whenever. This is an engine hoist that I got from doing an engine job. Got a couple tires. I got an EM2 spoiler. It's silver. I'm going to try and paint it to match the car and put it on. I would like the bigger one, but that's all right. Got my grill for my Equinox from going down to Texas back in 2018. And yeah, that's about my garage. It's small, but it's really a convenient size for me. If I can get all this shit out of here, and we'll be good. But yeah, I'll meet you on the inside. Now we're inside. I put my hair up. I brushed it last night. It looks super straight. I have curly hair, so it doesn't look that great. But I just uploaded my Monte Carlo video. It's kind of boring as fuck because it was a know-nothing video. We just had to explain that I got rid of the Sierra, got the Monte Carlo. Now I don't have the Monte Carlo, so it doesn't matter. I explained back in the garage that I got my EM2. I did brakes on it, did the condenser, did the bumper, did the bash bar, did the headlights, put an instrument cluster out of the DX, I think it is. It's the top tier Civic of those years, and it's red, and it's cool. The mileage also says 106,000, which is 150 less than what it actually is, but I'm not an asshole. I'll disclose that to whoever buys the car after, or, you know, whatever government entity wants to know. All right, but I put Continental Extreme contacts onto some Rotas. I don't know. I bought them off of a guy right over here, about like 10 minutes away from me for like $300. They're normally like $600 now. They're 16x7s. Oh, I put coilovers on it. It's on coilovers. So every Michigan bump I hit is just the fucking hardest thing in the world. What fucking coilovers did I put on them? I got True Heart coilovers. Sorry, I had to look it up just a second ago. I got them on sale for about $600. They're normally like $750 or something. I kind of wish I would have went with a different brand, honestly, because they say on the website and on the page when you buy them that they're completely adjustable, like height-wise, dampening-wise, but they don't tell you in the rear that to adjust your height in the rear, you basically have to fucking set the preload to the fucking hardest preload there is. And basically when you email them about like, oh, how do I adjust this? There's no like second ring on the rears. They basically go, well, you shouldn't. So that's kind of disappointing. They're good coilovers. It's just if I wanted to go lower in the rear, I can't. So I might look into getting a different set of coilovers here and maybe in the summer or something. But, you know, it's just a bummer. I wish they would have disclosed that on the page. But whatever. I got to do brakes on it, actually, in the rear. I was hoping to get enough time out of the rear brakes to where I could pick up some EP3 rear brakes, but I just haven't found any. Again, Hondas and Acuras aren't super popular over here, and it's hard to find parted out cars. Or in salvage yards, for that matter. But a basic rundown of what I've been doing over the past year. Right before that Monte Carlo video, I put an engine in my girlfriend's brother-in-law. He has a Miata. He turboed it a long time ago. It's a California car. It's nice and clean. And then it started to get a rod knock, and like just a teensy bit of rod knock. And he's like, shit, I gotta rebuild this thing. So he sent it out, put forged pistons and rods and all that jazz in there. And he didn't really know how to put it back in because he just had his team at his job take it out and sent it to the performance shop and whatnot, and he got it back. So I put it in for him. That was fun. He loves driving it. It was his daily driver for a while over the summer, and I think he's still driving it in the winter. But that's a really fun car. I did that. He gave me his engine hoist for free. So now I have a cherry picker that I've used multiple times. After that, I started my friend's C10 engine swap in July, and it is now January, and I'm still working on it. That one's a tough one. I was gonna film it. I tried to get it done in 2 weeks. Shit just hit the fan, and like I never found time to do it. Couldn't find time to do it. I was working my ass off, and now I was scrambling to get it done before winter, and then winter just fucking came out of nowhere for me. With the move and buying the house and getting a new job and whatnot, it's been tough to work on. All that's left is I've got fuel, I've got spark. There's just a few small things that I have to do, but when it's fucking 20 degrees out, it's hard to work on wiring. It's it. Like, it's bolted in, it cranks. I just have a couple more things to put on, and then I got to put the front end back together, and then that's it. It will have to go to an exhaust shop to get an exhaust put on, because it's just going to be open headers, but that's going to be sick as fuck. It's basically, I took a 91 Firebird throttle body injected 305 with the 700 R4, threw it right in, made some slight modifications to the Transcross member, and yeah, that's about it. I still need to order a throttle cable and a shift linkage setup. There's like this really nice shift linkage that you can buy that like is adjustable and fits like a lot of C10s, and like I would love to put that on, because the stock one is just, I can probably make it work, but it's not really that great. But it'll run and it'll zip around just fucking fine when it's all done, and I can't wait to get it done because I don't have a driveway right now. My driveway is exactly one C10 long. it's like there's like no room to put anything else in there. So I have enough room for the garage door to open so I can do stuff in there, and it just sits there. So hopefully I'll get that done. It weighs a lot on my brain all the time. It's not a great, I wish I could have finished it in the summer, but I couldn't. So here I am. I did that. I did the Miata. My best friend Neil came home just recently. He was home for a month. He was stationed out in Korea. He came back for a month, and that went by fast. He bought a Subaru Legacy GT while he was home because he needs a car since he's going to be stationed here in the States. And I did his wheel bearing, adjusted his parking brake, and then he has a Cobb downpipe on it. Like, he bought it like that, but the previous owner didn't put, I believe his O2 sensor probably broke off in it, and then they just wrapped some shit around it. So we fixed that up. We got that old O2 sensor out. It was just the thread, so like the middle probably broke off and whatnot, and it was no go. So we got that out. That took tons of heat. We were taking an oxyacetylene torch to it and like an extractor and whatnot, and Big John helped out, and it was making this funky noise with the heat and the pressure build up between the cat and the oil. It was crazy. We were all fucking, it was a good time. But got that running good for him, and just been having fun, I guess one of the biggest things that I have not talked about since I got home, because I've only posted like 3 videos since I've been home. It's rough, being back, and the move was super rough from Texas to Michigan. That was fueled by, I don't know if I explained it in my life. I haven't watched my own videos in a long time, to be honest. But with the big freeze in Texas sort of just letting everybody fucking be on their own and not helping anybody, and people getting hurt and sick and fucked down there, it was not a good place to be. But now I'm back. Michigan has been pretty good. The summer was amazing. Went to 2 weddings, had so much fun. Went to Milwaukee. Lily wanted to go to this bar that's owned by a drag queen. I don't know if you knew who they are. Trixie Mattel. That was cool. She wasn't there, but it was a fun time. What else? I honestly did not ride the motorcycle a lot this year. It was crazy. Like I don't know why. Like, this past year's been gone by so fucking fast. You know, Lily, we bought her a 2000 RAV4. It was super clean from an old lady who either passed away or like something else, but it had just sat in her garage because she lost the key. And then like her kids probably sold it to a dealer where they put a new key in and whatnot. And now we have it. Now I got to put a front pipe on it. Fucking Christ, I have all the parts sitting in the corner over there. So it's super loud. But that thing's a nice car, dude. I want to find a two-door version, two-door manual with the 4x4. That'd be sick. Those are nice. Super mint interior, super mint body. Engine's not even leaking nothing. You know, it's a fucking nice car. Gets great gas mileage too. Maybe not now that the front pipe is sort of missing and the O2 sensors aren't reading right, but it'll be fine. I'll get it fixed up. But Batty's good. He's 70 pounds now. We joke because we weighed him and he was 69, so he's 69 now. But he's big. You know, he's not huge, but he's pretty big. Yzma's been doing great ever since we moved into the house. Living at my mom's is not a great situation for either of the pets, but now that we moved into our own house, they love it. Yzma's super friendly, and Yzma is the cat that I found in a car in my apartment complex down in Texas, if you didn't know. Batty's the dog we got in San Antonio that was found on the border of Mexico. We believe he's like I don't know how you say it. It's the XOLO dog from Mexico. The Mexican hairless dog is what he is. We figured, because he looks exactly the same. He just has hair, but he's also balding sort of in certain places. So we're really like on this whole, like, he's probably a Mexican hairless dog, which we fucking wanted one. We want hairless animals because they're sick as fuck. I got another tattoo in November, I think. Yeah, like a year apart. I'd have more, but I don't know what's wrong with me. No time, no nothing. But I've been fiending to get back to making videos. This one's gonna be a long one, I guarantee you. Because I just wanted to dump to the screen, see what happens. My hair's long. Not gonna cut it. It's been over 2 years since I've had a haircut. God damn, these past 2 years have gone fast. I started this channel in 2020 and it's now 2022. I didn't post it all in 2021, but like, we can say we did. We can say we did. All right, you and me, the channel was popping off in 2021, right? I have like 2,000 views on my fucking oil and primary change video, and 1,000 views on my sissy bar video for some reason. And I know, okay, listen, I know I do some bad stuff in my videos. I'm not very coordinated. I don't lay out a plan for my videos. And when I do stuff, I just usually do it in my head and then I don't explain it very well and or do things irrelevant to the fucking video. So when I get comments that are like, should have done this or it's pointless, you know, like I don't care. I just have fun making the videos and I have fun doing stuff to things. But I'm hoping to get like into this crowd of Honda boys with this new Honda project. Because I would love the community to help me out with it, honestly. Just like pointers, because I'm in like some groups and stuff, and I know it's pretty simple. The whole swap, honestly. Drop the K24 on an RSX subframe with mounts, wiring the harness and ECU differently and whatnot. But it's I'm hoping maybe this pops off on like a Honda channel or like a Honda, like you know what I'm saying. Fuck. I'm so excited to make videos again. I'm so happy. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. The editing software we just didn't have, and I don't know, didn't really buy it. Whatnot. I had a birthday in December. I'm 24 now. It's fucking wild. How old was I when I made the very first video? I think I was 21. No, 22? 22. Yeah? 2020, I was 22. 23, yeah, I was 22, and then I probably turned 23, and then I turned 24 last year, and I'll be 25 this year. That's fucked up. But yeah, I don't know. I'm all over with this video. It's just an update video. It's fun. I've been watching a lot of other car YouTubers. Not really. That's a lie. I've been watching one car YouTuber. I don't watch like Cletus McFarlane or all those like other guys like Chris Fix. I don't really watch those guys. I watch one guy. His name's Legit Street Cars. He's down in Chicago. I'd love to do a video with him. I don't care. He does cool shit. He's got a nice shop now. That's fun. I guess speaking of shops, oh my god, I didn't even talk about this. I sort of did. I mentioned it earlier. When I first came back, I came back to the dealership that I worked for before. I had 2 certifications. Now I have like 6. And I'm AC certified now. That's cool. You know, making tons of money. Not really, but yeah. And then I just recently hopped over to another shop. The situation at the other shop was kind of not the best. I'm not going to shit talk them. You know, it was my home for a long time. But it's just time for me to move on, and I moved on. And it's been fucking great. I've been there for a couple weeks, and it's awesome. And I'm working with John again. John, one of my best friends, John. Sorry. There's so much that you guys don't know. I haven't explained. I feel like I'm talking to a friend here that I've known for a long time, but you don't know anything. You're just a camera. Oh, man. It's so fun. I love this. But one of my best friends, John, he worked at Matic, and then I left, and then months later I left, and now I work at the same dealership he does, and it's so nice to see him every day. He's one of my best friends. I bug him all the time. I ask him tons of questions because his brain works way better than mine. And I know it annoys him, but like, you know. But the cool thing about working at this new dealership is I've learned so much over these past couple weeks. So much. I was being held back so bad at the other dealership. And I'm now just fucking excelling, and I'm having so much fun learning and doing and fixing and getting shit done, you know? But I would do a house tour, but it's fucking messy as fuck. It's Sunday, and I haven't cleaned and whatnot, and it's been a rough week. So I think I'm going to think about what else I have to say. What else do I have to say? Oh, I also worked on my sister's Jeep. A lot. She had her frame fixed way back in like May or something, or before May. And then a bunch of other stuff. Clutch master and slave cylinder and whatnot, and fan shroud, fan clutch, spark plugs, ignition, air filter, of course. Now I think it needs a fuel pump, but it's not near me, so I can't do anything to it. But that's all I've been really working on. What else? Went up to the UP this summer, I think. Summer? Yes. That was fun. I'm from the UP, if no one knew. I saw my dad, saw the farm that he has. He's got a good thing going on there. He's building a deck onto his barn. His barn's going to turn into a party barn. He keeps saying, oh, it's going to be an apartment for like whoever wants to stay in the summer. It's a party barn. He's building a bar in a barn that's going to have a bed. Like, it's a party barn. But, you know, whatever. He can stick to his delusions that it's not going to be a party barn. What else? I've got fucking, what is it, the day after tomorrow, sitting over here paused. Dennis Quaid is looking right at me. He's looking fucking right in my eyes, dude. Oh, yeah. It's fun. I'm having fun. I don't even want, like, I know this video is going to be so long and that I'm saying nothing, but I'm having so much fun saying nothing. Oh, man, I'm going to plan some stuff, all right? I'll try to film me doing stuff to the engine in the garage, but it's not really that great of content because I just do stuff. It's just slow take apart, slow put apart. Maybe I'll film when I really get into it, you know? It's sort of just been me taking off accessories and, like, hit shit that's been on. This engine's super clean inside and out, and I don't think anything's really ever been done to it. So like a lot of the parts kind of came off a little hard-ish because they've just been stuck on. But everything was relatively easy. I did drop the oil pan and got oil everywhere. That was not fun. And I'm trying to strip the valve cover so I can paint it because it's gonna be. I'm gonna do the wrinkle red. That's gonna be nice because like the car's red. But I can't find a fucking good stripper. I'm using aircraft remover, and I can't get it to work good. It's not working good. So Neil actually, before he left, gave me his power washer. I'm gonna do it up and whatnot, and yeah, I'm kind of looking. I honestly might be also looking for another car because I'm always looking for another car, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see where it goes from here. I'll try to stream more. I just don't have my computer. I need to buy another computer because my computer is the one that I use for work and it stays at work. Right? Back in Texas, I either didn't have a job or I took it home a lot. I just don't take it home a lot because it's kind of a brittle-ass little laptop. And that's what I usually use to stream off of. Because for some reason, you can't stream off the Xbox with Halo Infinite, which is what I've been playing a lot. And I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, whatnot. Just been having so much fun being Lily. I've been playing Stardew Valley. So I'd like to stream more. I just have to get a setup that'll allow me to do that. But I'm going to let y'all go for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this little life update. Fucking me dumping all over you. Dumping, bro. But like, subscribe, and I'll hopefully be putting out more content in the future. I'd like to do TikTok, sort of. I have, like, no videos on my TikTok. I honestly just use TikTok for fucking TikTok, and don't really create on it. One of my buddies, Sean, CIAN.ca, on TikTok has been fucking blowing it up. Getting tons of views, sort of. He's doing pretty well, but I don't know. I just work, come home, cook, be a good partner, and whatnot, and sort of work on cars in between. But I'm going to make it a priority to make videos and make content because it's so fun. I'm having so much fun. Have I said that enough? Probably not. This is going to be like 40 minutes. Maybe. I'll try to edit it down. I don't know. I don't edit my videos very well because I suck. But yeah, like, subscribe. My links will be down in the description. I don't really use Twitter that much anymore, so I'm not really gonna link my Twitter. It'll be my Insta and my Twitch. If you have any comments, questions, something you'd like me to do, like if there's a repair on a car that you'd like, I have a couple friends that need cars that need to be repaired, and if I do that, or they'll let me, I'll film that and try to do that. So have a good day, have a nice night, have a nice evening, morning. Hope you enjoyed whatever snack you're eating while you're watching this video. And if anybody that watches this knows Alex at Legit Street Cars, tell him I want to work with him. Couple Midwest boys, you know, working on cars. I'd love to come see a shop. That'd be awesome. But I'm going to let you go. I'm going to finish watching The Day After Tomorrow and editing videos. And I had so much fun. I'm glad to be back, and I'm so sorry I left for so long. But I'm really enjoying being back. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Follow my shit. And I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully it won't be in 2023. Oh, that'd be awful.